Hi, my name is Laughlin Barker. I was born and raised in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I'm here in Antarctica at the moment, standing atop annual sea ice above several hundred meters of water. It's pretty windy right now. It's the coldest day we saw was about -30 Fahrenheit with 30-mile-per-hour winds. Some days are actually quite warm. When there's no wind, you can literally be working in a t-shirt and just your snow pants. The hardest thing to get used to for me was not having the sky go dark. We have really dark blinds in our rooms that we close at nighttime so that we can actually fall asleep. But other than that, the scenery is gorgeous, as you can see. That's the Royal Society Range behind me. We've seen killer whales, minke whales, swarms of fish and krill under the water as we're swimming around. Initially, I wasn't expecting to see much underneath the ice here because it doesn't see that much sun and it's so darn cold, but you get down there and there's life all over the place. It's really amazing. I'm working as an engineer with a group of scientists. We've got an ROV, remotely operated vehicle. It's an underwater submersible that we control from the surface, and we're driving it around underneath the sea ice, towing behind a sonar and fluorometry package. The sonar looks for fish and krill in the water, and the fluorometer measures the amount of chlorophyll or algae in the water. And we're doing this to try and map the food web of the Ross Sea. As an engineer, I help with both the mechanical, electrical, and software aspects of it, so making sure everything runs properly, designing some new things, troubleshooting when things break, and building new parts, and integrating all the systems to make sure that they work properly and communicate properly with one another. So in school I studied mechanical engineering, but I also spent a lot of time tinkering with electrical things. As a kid growing up, it was really easy to get my hands on a soldering iron and electrical components from Radio Shacks and the communication stores in town. So building small circuits and tinkering and building things with LEDs and things that blinked was really very easy. Big Sky Learning is an organization that is really striving to get that critical thinking, problem-solving, engineering, and math to flourish in young kids. Not only are there campers who are learning and doing all these really neat projects, but the mentorship program, I think, is what's really key. Getting the older generation to help mentor the younger ones means that there's growth happening in both places, both from leadership from the older mentors helping to teach these skills, which reinforces their learning skills, and helps bring kids through these processes. Never stop tinkering. You know, when I think about what actually got me here, it wasn't, well, the good grades in school certainly are a good thing, but it's learning things on your own, doing your own projects, doing something just because you're interested in it, because you want to learn it. So, you know, don't hesitate to take that thing apart and take some risks, you know. If you try to do something and it doesn't work, try it another way, or reapproach the problem from a different way. But never let that curiosity go away. And to the extent possible, you should always nurture it and follow it.